Alright, we're back, guys. Sorry, I had to take a break. I think I summoned Cthulhu. Or some eldritch god. See the statue of Cthulhu up there. Uh-oh.
Hard to tell what it says.
Let me try back towards the entrance, maybe? Maybe there's something back here. See the rifle, which we left for some dumb reason. Yeah, this is a remake of a game from 2006.
The walls are spinning. Let me catch my breath. The book. That place. I got lost.
Let me see if that looks like him. Yep, looks like him. That's definitely him. I must be missing something. I can't figure out what I'm missing to end this sequence. I see mattresses, chains. Skulls, writing.
I'll be fine, Watson. Check on Arneson.
Did already. I'm missing something.
Please tell me there are no wheels inside, Arneson.
Do you think I'll play King of the Castle? It's a chat participation game. I haven't heard of it. I'll look into it. King of the Castle. I can't. I need to click on something, but I can't. For the life of me, figure out what it is I'm supposed to click on. Wait, maybe that
The
chain?
nightmares these poor souls had to endure.
It's not that. The drugs on both tables.
I can't decipher that text. Please tell me there are no wheels inside, Arneson. Please tell me there are no wheels inside, Arneson.
Well, yeah, I've already did this one already. So it's not this. I can't figure out what I'm supposed to click on. Thank you, Trowa, for the Prime Gaming sub. Appreciate that. What's going to be your first ever subscriber emote? Your first one ever.
Hard to tell what it says.
Okay, I have scoured this room again and again and again. Whatever it is, I cannot find it. Let me see. All right, let's see here. Oh, there's in here. Okay. How can arson be sedated? With alligators, yes. No. Mushrooms dwell. Snake venom and dwale. Make a sedative. Sedative for arson. Let me grab the dwale as well.
This should help soothe Arneson.
Buddy. Here you go.
I need some fresh air.
Yes, please go. I'll be right behind you with Arneson. Perhaps you can prepare the boat.
Let's go prepare the boat. Dan Party, that's a good choice. Great choice.
Me festering soul and let me feel. Free me festering soul and let me feel. Eyes without purpose and now see the truth. Tear me mind from me flesh, score me festering soul. Phantoms of nothing, we are born to die. Filth in the eyes of our eldritch lord.
Free my festering soul and let me feel.
Oh, please, I wish to return. Free me, let me return. Free me and rejoice.
Eyes without purpose, I now see the truth. Tear my mind from my flesh.
Holmes, are you all right? Here, let me help.
I'm fine.
Holmes? Sherlock! What the hell were you doing? He almost killed you.
I don't... You're right. Let's go, Watson.
Who was it?
Bon Dieu! Still among the living.
We are, though not for lack of trying by the sheriff.
Well, he'd been telling people you died in the swamp despite his trying to save you. Crooked man. Through and through. Wait, is that Mr. Arneson?
Yes, but he's not well. Do you know Lucy?
Belle from the nymph? That I do.
Please bring her here. Mr. Arneson needs to see a familiar face if he's to have any chance of surviving.
Power of the heart. I get you. Wait here. Errol? Oh, Errol! Reckon we should give him space. Farewells are painful.
No, tell me that's not true.
Watson?
Mr. Arneson has endured a lot. Lost 4 fingers, a lot of blood, and some of his sanity. But with rest and tender care, he ought to survive those injuries, both physical and mental.
Thank you, Johnny. I'll take care of him. Thank you for bringing him home to me. We'll be all right.
Are you quite certain? Do you have the space? The resources?
I will stay with him at the mansion. It is not a burden to take care of your love.
His property is in quite a state. It may not be the best place for recuperation.
Hush now. Champagne will see it sorted.
Then it's settled. Hear that, Errol? Us living under one roof. Careful what you wish for. Oh, and champagne? I'm about sick of watching that sheriff run riot through New Orleans. We ought to talk.
Funny. I was just thinking that grub did nothing to save your man. Together, I reckon you, me, and Errol have the sway to make some changes around here.
I like the sound of that.
Holmes, our boat.
Oh, we must make haste. Farewell all. Take care.
We're just gonna hop on the boat covered in blood. No big deal. Chapter 7. The Book from Beyond. London. The Necrocomicon.
Who's there?
Who do you think?
Let it be known that I'm handy with this revolver.
Nonsense, Dr. Watson. As I understand it, when faced with the imperative to defend oneself, one's comrades, and one's nation, you fled. Aren't you going to introduce us, Sherlock?
Watson, meet my brother Mycroft, the Queen's best boy. Oh, this is a grim augury indeed, for wherever Mycroft travels, tedium surely follows.
In contrast, of course, to Sherlock, a man whose obsessive pursuit of the trivial tears through the most carefully laid plans like a hurricane. Do you have any idea what you have disrupted?
Your ego is inflated as much as your waistband. What word comes to mind?
You work for the government?
International trade is a delicate beast. Your antics and Edelweiss have jeopardized one of the Crown's richest relationships.
Oh dear, as rich as all the butter you've been slathering on your bread?
We need your help.
What?
There is evil afoot. Strangeness and savagery like I have never seen. Something otherworldly festering in the dark beyond our reach. We have seen things that defy explanation. Mystic forces, magic. You must help us.
It's true.
The British government does not invest its resources in the insane or intoxicated. Pull yourself together.
I know men like you. Men like you grease palms, whisper in ears, start wars, and you send men like me to die in them. You and the rest of your corpulent cronies.
Ha! Corpulent, that was it.
Interesting, Sherlock. But as you again drift away from sanity, you find yourself another John.
All right, so the choice is made.
I beg your pardon?
There is only us. We cannot run from this problem. I shall take the book and Davy's cryptic message to Barnes. See what he makes of it.
You okay, buddy? He hasn't slept in like a week. He needs to sleep. Or play the violin.
As you were, Watson. Do what you must.
Yeah, just sit there and play the violin, sure. That helps. Well, let's hope, good old Barnes can be noble and translate this book for us.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the Strand for all the details. Cool. Thank you, sir.
Killing Tempest article. Storm of the Century. Tempest may have already called the Storm of the Century. It's been raging west of Lochburn coastline over the past fortnight. Officials are alarmed by signs of storm intensification. Storm has taken a toll on shipping and seamen's lives. 34 ships reported loss. Even as the article goes out to the press, hundreds of lives hang in the balance, with seamen struggling against the currents. Sadly, the Royal Navy Rescue is forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Her Majesty Queen Victoria held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crisis along our coast, and it was learned that a similar phenomenon of low importance are occurring around the world. In other words, a French thief with the initials AL is toying with Scotland Yard. Really, a storm from the sea, huh?
Get the Strand. Get the true facts.
Where the eldritch horror lies. New books in the store. Charles Dickens, Edgar Allan Poe, Mim Gull. Those people will never be popular. Those brand new books. No one will read those in a couple years.
It has been a while, Barnes.
Dr. Watson, indeed it has, and good to see you as always. How can I help?
Barnes, does Stevenson's guiding light mean anything to you?
Well, my mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit.
The labours of his sires. I wonder what they do.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged. Last time we met, you mentioned your knack for translating occult texts. I was wondering if you could help me with this book.
Certainly, Goodness. Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
Nowhere.
That's a long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, what a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Just the pages bearing that symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean or time. Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
If you can have it done at your earliest convenience, that would be lovely. Someone is full of pep.
Oh, yes. Mr. Holmes, he was quite the inspiration. Last time you were in town, he offered me some stirring advice, which I have since acted upon.
Holmes is nothing if not provocative.
Indeed, the thorny truth is often hard to hear, but it did the job, and now my heart is full.
I'm glad to hear it.
Much obliged, Doctor.
He's dating a lady. Ooh. Great British Families. The volume gathers facts, stories, gossip about the members of the successes of the Great British Families. A somewhat chauvinistic account of Britain's finest. Oh, really? Let's see. Stevenson. Let's see. Achievement. Maritime. Title. Period. 1800s. Location. Scottish. The book's greatest British families briefly mention the Stevensons, famed for their lighthouses across all of Scotland. Funny enough, the first Stevenson in the lineage shares the same name, given name of the latest, the author Robert Louis Stevenson. Ever since the Bell Rock Lighthouse's erection in 1810, the Stevensons have left their mark around Scotland via civil engineering feats in the maritime industry. Whether the lighthouses were built by Robert Stevenson or sons Alan, David, or Thomas, sailors coming from Scotland's coastlines have the dynasty to thank them for guiding their prosperity and safety. That's what's meant by the light, then.
A moment, please. Spellbinding pages.
Well, thank you. If you could translate that, that would be lovely.
Take care of your master.
Aw, good puppy. Well, I will be back. Actually, I need to solve this first. Who's the cult leader and what is their goal? Nope, none of those. What is the cryptic message for Ashmat about? Great British Families. Stevenson family, Barnes first look at the book. A gathering at a Stevensons-built lighthouse. Message place where the cult plans to gather. A lighthouse built by Stevenson west of Lochaber, Scotland.
Say, do you possess coastal maps of Scotland?
Indeed. Have you figured out what the Stevensons are known for?
Feats of lighthouse engineering. You have my thanks for the book.
My pleasure, Doctor. Do you need any particular part of the coast?
Loch Harbour, West Coast.
Right then, I'll unroll it on the desk. All yours. In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Much appreciated.
Okay. Scaryvore Lighthouse. Located in Rhode Island, in the name Scaryvore Lighthouse lies in the southwest of the inhabited Isle of Tiree. Designed and built in 1844 by Alan Stevenson, the tower is a testament to the determination of the Empire's workers and engineers to make life safer for seamen. The lighthouse has seen 6 years of construction, with numerous men risking their lives to build a granite beacon atop the dangerous rocks. This game loves to have dirty-sounding words everywhere. Designed and built by 1849 by Alan Stevenson, the lighthouse lies at the western end of the Rajburdan Peninsula in Loch Harbour. It decoratively depicts Egyptian influences, making it unique among the Scottish lighthouses. Made of granite and bearing striking back lantern, the tower soars 18 feet above the rocks. Ragna Nangal means stranger point in Scottish Gaelic. This simple yet elegant brick tower of light, built in 1857 by David and Thomas Stevenson, is not only it's not even the only one the dynasty erected that year. 62 feet tall and bears a luminous range of 10 nautical miles, lighting the way for ships roaming the Sound of Mull. And then how about this one? Located in the Outer Hebrides island of Barrowhead, the lighthouse illuminates the southern entrance to the Minch. The tower, designed by Robert Stevenson, built by James Smith in Ireland in 1833, is made of stone. The United Kingdom's highest lighthouse, standing 682 feet above sea level.
Doctor, look what I just found.
What?
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes. I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details macabre rituals, death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself.
What?
I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it. It's compelling. Very compelling.
You have been of great help, so yes.
Excellent. I could barely put it down.
What?
Farewell.
What was that? What was that sound?
A fascinating book. Thank you for the opportunity, Doctor.
Uh-oh. Barnes' approximate hasty translation details ritual awakening of pagan gods sleeping under the ocean. It involves a special chant the strongest men of every ethnicity on Earth perform before they are to be sacrificed before the gods' awakening. A creature with pitch-black face akin to the Egyptian Sphinx must witness the ritual. If successful, the ceremony will destroy the world's sea and lands. Oh, great.
Mycroft, here to buy a book on fraternal dysfunction?
The Holmes family is beyond counseling, Doctor.
True, more deserving of scientific study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about Sherlock. He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality. He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crush him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your emotions are impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. He came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respected him.
The Crown cannot help you. but I can. Give him this.
What is it?
A confidential note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the crown, perhaps you can help us with another matter? It requires some local knowledge.
I'm all ears.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
The Lone Watcher. One of our informants, Philip Hawk, has not been in contact for the last few days. Please check his status. Work on a vacation close to his lodging. Hawk is disabled. His home is next to one of your client's houses, Captain Stenwick. Report to me after you visit, and I'll be in the bookshop. Who was it? Captain Stenwick. His manor's right over here. This was the guy whose servant was stolen. Let's go see what's going on. Investigation. Maybe the back door is still open? Nope. I believe Mycroft is Sherlock Holmes' brother. And he's kind of a real dick. They don't get along very well. I don't... Wait, not this one, but this one over here.
Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks.
Well, I will have to go get Holmes then.
A wasp's nest. They might attack if someone draws too close or are otherwise provoked. Much like London itself.
Maybe there is a key around here somewhere. Oh, hi.
Royal Berkshire Regiment. They had it tough in Afghanistan.
He looks very dead.
Only his right arm was functional. His left arm was paralyzed in the war.
Unfinished note written by Hawk. Carriage with hooded visitor arrived. Carriage left. Visitor stayed. Boxes with gold from Japanese Imperial men arrived. Boxes still being unloaded. Last box moved to the embassy. Arrival of Ottoman ambassador and vice girl. Men are having a meeting on the second floor. There are maps of M.
A capital M signed by someone else's hand. His face and neck are swollen, and I can see wasp stings all over the skin.
Did he get attacked by the damn wasps? Really?
A map of possible routes taken from the embassy. I thought only Sherlock was capable of this kind of deduction. The spyglass was positioned to watch the windows of the embassy across the road.
Oh, Japan.
Near perfect camouflage. It makes me wonder if Mycroft also spies on our suite in Baker Street.
Probably. Well, let's go back to the bookshop. Well, we saw a bunch of wasps, so clearly he must have got swarmed by the wasp. You know, oops. Oopsie. You look sus. Are you okay?
May I ask you something? Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
You're very weird, sir. Hello.
I'm sorry, I have bad news.
Please do not tell me Hawk is a turncoat.
Worse, I found him dead in his wheelchair, out in the garden.
How did he die? Exactly.
He was stung repeatedly by wasps. His body succumbed to anaphylaxis.
And that is all you observed? Was there anything suspicious?
Well, there was one thing. In his notes I found a handwritten M, but it didn't match Hawk's other writing.
Listen carefully, Doctor. Do not investigate further, do not talk about this matter to anyone, and do not ask questions. Thank you. Now leave it alone.
What? What? It must have been a warning for Mycroft. Someone came across his body or killed him with the wasp.
Another sinking near Scotland by the strand for
And
the
then
details.
wrote him as a warning to Mycroft to back off.
Yeah.
Get the strand.
Could be Moriarty as well.
Family, Watson. I let go of the best part in Cordona. Now I am left with the worst in Mycroft.
Who's the cult leader and what's their goal? Let's see. Ritual of Awakening. Book's Pagan God. Creature with pitch black face, Egyptian Sphinx. Oh, there we go. It's got to be the Egyptian-inspired lighthouse. Nope. Stevenson family? No. Nope. Hey, Rochester? Archibald Rochester is alive and leading a cult. Aims to conduct a monstrous ritual at the Lighthouse. By implication, sacrifice of all abductees of different ethnicities.
Holmes, I have the translation. Barnes will keep researching. Holmes?
Watson?
Did you hear me? Barnes gave us a preliminary translation of the book. I think we have a lead. Sherlock, what is it?
I find myself burdened. It will come as no surprise that I tend towards obsession. Indeed, obsession oft grants me the insights that have become my stock in trade, my greatest asset. Yet I cannot deny this nature proves as much a hindrance as a boon. It has cost me friends, colleagues, brothers. And despite my obsession, as I contend with the matter at hand, no closer to understanding than when we began, I must conclude that I am of no worth at all. Without an answer, what use is the question?
Sherlock, this is no time for despair. The book is real. Those men went mad.
John, I fear that I am as mad as the rest of them.
I bore witness to the same events that you did. I saw with my own eyes the inexplicable, the ghastly, and the unnatural. I can attest to their occurrence. So take heart, for it was as real as you or I, and thus we must persist. Lives hang in the balance. If you cannot see your worth, then trust in me, for I see it. And I know of no other man capable of putting this matter right.
Thank you, John. Would that I possessed even half your courage. Pray tell, where does our journey end?
Ardnamurchan, Scotland. Well, shall we be off?
Yes, of course. You can apprise me of your actions while we pack.
At wit's end. Chapter 8, the final chapter, The Awakening, the title of the game. Point. There's a cult trying to summon an eldritch god to destroy the world. Why one would want...
If we don't make land soon, I fear we will join those missing souls.
Uh-oh.
These seas have taken too many, John. Let's stop them from taking more then.
They've already started the sacrifices. Why would you want to summon completely destroy the world, though? Like, what do you get out of it? Like, why? Why would you want to do that? What the? Camera went flying backwards. What's going on? Black, faceless, Egyptian motifs manually broken. I am the gatekeeper.
The door won't budge.
If someone asks if you're a god, you say yes. Little guy, thank you for the 44-month resub. What is he, a cannon? An occult pattern, grooved indentation.
Ouroboros, a snake eating itself. An ancient symbol of eternal renewal.
Is that what that means? I just thought it was a snake with a fetish, but alright. Ouroboros.
Fresh marks, something scraped along the stone. This door requires a very specific key. An old cannon, probably rusting here since the 16th century.
Where are we gonna find this key? Probably the keymaster would have it.
Where did the shirt come from?
Holmes, look. There's a body here.
Not just any body, it's Ashman.
The body is still soft to the touch.
What?
He died recently.
Oh, his eyes are gouged out.
Ew.
Scratches, bruises, and stabs, all self-inflicted.
He did that to himself?
The infamous curved dagger. It's tied firmly to his hand.
He has a curved sword. A curved sword.
A broken chain. Something was attached to the end.
His body succumbed to all those wounds.
Where? Hey, sailor. Oh, you can make him very dapper in this. Wizard's hat. What the fuck? Very dapper. Watson looks fine. Oh, whoops. Need a different, need my raincoat on. This game's been good so far. It's been an interesting mystery. Splash of blood, non-arterial wound. Very Lovecraftian. So he stabbed his eyes out there. For some reason. He must have saw something that he could never unsee. Maybe his face gazed upon the face of the Eldritch God. And he was inundated with the truth of the abyss. So he stabbed his eyes out here. And then fell here. Fingers disturbed something.
A human-sized imprint. Someone fell on their back.
Broke a tree as well.
This branch was recently broken. The wood is still green. Whatever Ashmat had secured to his chain, he lost it here.
Let's see. Where is it? It must be here. How to stop the ritual. I don't have any items. Shiny metallic lost.
Scratches. This medallion saw frequent use. Interesting occult pattern.
What drove him to this dreadful act?
I fear we are about to see for ourselves.
Let's hope. Oh. Strange sigils drawn in blood, partially washed away. No stone left unturned. Chat, you may want to look away. You may not be able to unsee what you're about to see. If you don't want to go mad, look away. Human minds cannot handle the truth of the elder gods. What the? Humans. So the monsters gather people, pregnant women, and then something with wood. They tie the pregnant people to the logs, and then blood drips down. And they watch. What? That's like a big mouth right there.
Sealed shut and seemingly for a long time.
Okay. Let's try the other side as well.
An obsidian heart. Masterful work.
Obsidian hearts.
That's a crafty mechanism and quite ancient.
So one must gouge out their eyes.
They used fresh blood in some kind of ritual.
Fill a bowl. Grab the pipe. Rotate some cage. Tie up sacrifices. Chant in your robes. Put money equal to, or stones equal to, and then what?
This vessel is covered in dried blood.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I get it. We need fresh blood. And no, I'm not volunteering.
Fear not. I think Ashmat can help.
Yeah, he kinda did that already. He died recently.
They used fresh blood in some kind of ritual.
Right. Let's just go grab some fresh blood. Thanks, buddy.
Do you have anything to hold blood, Watson?
Fine, take my flask.
Yeah, this is not crazy at all. Let's just go ahead and put the blood in the thing there. That's great.
The lever doesn't want to stay on its own.
I need something to put in here.
Something in the caves drove Ashmat mad, and it might still be there, so let us proceed with caution.
Good idea, Doctor. They put gold bars in the crack, maybe? Or something? I don't know where to find the stones we need or something.
An old cannon, probably rusting here since the 16th century.
We need something to put on that table to get it to open. Missing something. I need some sort of to balance against the heart. Fresh blood. Look like gold or something, or stones or something. I don't know what I'm missing. Looking all over, can't. Looks like in a box, maybe a coffin. They drag a box away. Need like a box of gold or a box of something. Watson, I need to borrow your heart. Got another flask of blood. Let's look around. Maybe there's something around here I didn't see. That box looks like something, maybe.
Barred and barricaded from the inside.
Of course. Let's try the boats. Looks like I need some sort of stone or gold or something. Nope. I have no idea. I will get a little bit of help because I cannot find whatever it is. Let's see. Oh my God. Never mind. I see what I have to do.
Watson, hold the lever for me. I must investigate.
That's all I had to do. Okay. Now I'll go investigate the other room. I hate when games do that. You interact with it a certain number of times for it to stick. What's that do?
Holmes, watch out! My lever went back up.
The doors, Watson. Hold the doors.
Uh-oh.
Ah! We're trapped! Now what?
Look around. There must be something we can use.
I see a crank. I see pillars. Shoulder lever locking mechanism.
Those holes seem to have a purpose, but I won't risk my arm to find out what.
Do they put their penises in there? No. Oh, they can't. Okay. No. Okay, sticks. I can use sticks instead. Or bones and stuff. Okay, let's gather all the little sticks we could find and then shove them in the holes. It's like, I'm not shoving something in there again. Like, there's no way. All right, let's see.
Be ready for anything, Watson.
Oh, it's the gold, probably.
It's all right, Watson. It's merely a chest with coins and a dagger, made of obsidian by the looks of it.
It's the coins we need again.
Use these with care. Let us be the first adventurers to raid a tomb without destroying it.
Why are you coming for Laura, all right? From Lara. They're coming for her.
Terrific. Now, onward before they close again.
Let us hope our paths converge, Holmes.
All right, well, we solved the first puzzle. Oh, God. Why is it so dark? It's very dark and dank in here.
It's calling me, John. I cannot bear it any longer.
Sherlock? Honey buns? Are you okay?
Holmes!
Please, John.
Holmes?
Holmes! Speak up!
Please, John.
That way. Holmes?
Holmes! Speak up!
Please, John.
That way.
Holmes!
Holmes?
Help me.
That way. You okay, buddy?
Holmes! Speak up!
Help me.
That way.
Keep talking!
Help. Please help.
Again, Sherlock.
Sherlock!
Help. Please help.
Oh God, what is that thing?
Keep talking!
Sherlock?
Sherlock!
Watson.
This way.
Holmes. Holmes, come on, wake up! Thank heavens. What were you doing? What happened?
The whirlwind. Stars so distant. The sun inverts the earth. It becomes transparent.
Sherlock, snap out of it.
Nothing is everything. We are so small, inconsequential. A shadow in the dark.
I think we best go back. You are not well, Sherlock.
No. We are so close. We cannot.
You asked that I intervene if I saw you cracking. This is me intervening.
With every passing minute, another life is extinguished. We must stop. Rochester, we must end this.
Ah, Sherlock, you almost died.
Do not worry about me, John. You have other men to save.
How are we gonna save them exactly? How to stop the ritual. The dagger. The ritual. And nothing else. Still don't know yet. Just don't know.
I thought that I'd seen horrors during the war, but careful, Holmes.
What the hell is that?
Sir, are you all right? No response.
Lighthouse Keeper Diary. The builders from Tebber Marine know nothing of the Atu. I had to teach them how to change oil. Their one proficiency seems to be asking questions about the caves and where my son went missing. I said nothing at first. When some sort of lord arrived and offered me money for a tour, I relented and showed them around. The man claimed to be a collector of antiquities, but what could he have sought? Easy money, but I cannot help but feel as if I betrayed this place and my boy. Keys? You okay, sir? Right. Yeah, you're obviously, oh, there's a lot of dead bodies in this room. What in the hell is happening here, chat? What are these lights?
The base appears to rotate.
Rotate.
Hands off, Holmes. We have no idea of its purpose.
What are those things? What the? Why is it so glowy?
The sheer form of it, the color, it makes me feel uneasy.
Ashmat, you must familiarize yourself with the process of charging the Khalide lenses, energizing them with beam emitters. The emitters themselves are not complicated to operate, but there can be no more mistakes as our day of reckoning draws near. One such error would be to keep that obsidian toy of yours near the lenses. They are strong in most circumstances, but vulnerable when energized. Only have a limited supply. Obsidian toy.
Black, metallic, and with a characteristic hue. Obsidian yet again. This material feels very sturdy. It would take an enormous effort to break like that.
So if I put those there...
They are all entranced, captivated by the light of the lens.
What
Sherlock,
if I...
don't touch it. We still don't know what it is capable of.
What if... Uninterrupt hypnosis from the lens. Obsidian dagger. Enhance people. Device with beams. The warning to Ashmat. This is a remake of a 2006 adventure game, and it's very good so far. I charge them, energize them with beam emitters. Energize them with beam, then strike the emitters.
That's it. You did it. The lens broke.
John, the worshippers, we need to make sure.
Of course, I'll see if they're all right.
I don't think they are anymore, because, ugh.
At least this awful mask is breathable.
They're like shivering and covered in symbols and stuff. What the?
Check her pulse, can you, Watson?
As expected, the pulse is elevated, but within normal limits.
Her chest is moving fast. She's hyperventilating.
They're fine, right? There's something not right with these people.
Stop there, shipmates. A storm awakens and we've battened down the hatches.
Dirty Summers, I presume. Nice to put a filthy, sweat-covered face to a name.
That's no way to speak to a captain. Sherlock, get down!
I will shoot you in the head! Oh, yeah!
Watson, you killed him!
I didn't have a choice.
Well, what's done is done. If we do not stop Rochester, Summer's death will be but one of many.
Gameplay.
The sailor who didn't survive the storm.
The port of London feels so long ago.
My
Forgive
sanity
me,
is
Summers.
slipping away. I feel like I've been there.
What the hell is that? Tower entrance.
Hold on. We need a plan.
What the hell is this thing?
They made sure no one could enter through the main door.
Wonder if it's possible to, like, shoot him and not kill him. Probably. A collection of notes Asmat left himself over the course of the past weeks. It's all went south at that Arnsen's place. Him, that pup, and that harlot. I wish the water would take them away. Didn't it deserve to be brought here with the others? No, 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 no. The underground tunnels call me again. Every time I go to sleep, I wake up in the caves. Yesterday, I woke with an obsidian shard in my hand and absolutely no memory of it. Tonight, the caves will call me again. What I've witnessed in my dreams is horrific, but I cannot resist.
They modified the gallery and watchroom.
So lenses and
Khalid
beams.
lenses are placed inside the lantern room.
So we'll have to do what we did there again.
It seems they have placed beam emitters all over the main gallery. One moment, Watson. I'll redraw this blueprint. I know this company. They make Fresnel lenses, essential for any modern lighthouse lantern.
I've heard the melody again. I hear it every drip that falls from the top floor of the ground. I hear it in the meditative rotations of the lantern. I hear it in the very moment my pen scrapes against the paper. Ever since my boy left me, this log has been my only companion. Sometimes I sleep in his bed so as not to see it empty. I think I saw him swimming in the other day, in the inky sea. His skin was dead and gray, his teeth as sharp as piranha. He looked at me with salt red eyes, steadfast amidst the fury waves. I saw naught but loathing in his gaze. Right.
Pay for padding. They didn't want their cargo damaged.
So we gotta break the lanterns using the beam emitters again. Of all the nasty deeds I've done for coin, this is without the question the worst. Those strange dreams become more frequent, but I try not to dwell on them. And yet life here is tedious, so I cannot stop my mind from returning to the visions. Cannot stare at the sky. I am loath to look at the sea or Ashmat's face or my own hands. Rochester says that soon everything will disappear, be eaten by the old one. It would be a better world even if I were not around to see it. He's so dirty, that Summers. Alright, how do we stop the ritual? Obsidian dagger, lighthouse ritual, and then blueprint. The beams. Lenses weakness. There we go. Follow the sabotage plan. Destroy the Khalid lens at the base of the lantern as depicted in the blueprint. In order to achieve this, each lens must be targeted by 2 beam emitters simultaneously, manually shattered with obsidian dagger. We need to work separately as Rochester and his servants will be trying to protect the lenses. Well, now we have our plan. Let's do it.
Tell me you have a plan. Of course. We shall apply what we just learned, charge the Khalid lenses, and break them with the dagger. That should put a stop to this cursed ritual.
All right, good. I confess, I worry about what awaits us. Is it too much to hope this will all come right?
If our future is black, it is better surely to face it like a man than to attempt to brighten it by mere will-o'-the-wisps of the imagination.
Get your tentacles ready, chat.
We'll go together.
If we fail, Cthulhu will come for us.
Look at them all. We have to help them.
Watson, stop. Rochester will see you.
What should we do?
We get answers. Stay here, see to the lenses. I shall confront Rochester. He owes me the truth.
Sherlock! Sherlock!
Mr. Holmes, you are late. Was the path here not as you anticipated?
You expected me?
We've stood here before, Mr. Holmes. Another you, another me. Many years ago. I wonder what will happen this time.
What? What are you talking about?
Join me. Bear witness to the end.
Praise! Whatever you do, chat, do not type Dan Colt to summon Cthulhu. That would be bad. Okay, slice.
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord Rochester. You are blind.
Oh, how could you?
It is what I do.
No. How could you be so ignorant? For I have never seen more clearly than in this moment. Never felt more than I feel right now. Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The bile of madness rises in our throats, just as our master rises below. I see moon beasts, night gaunts, a witch doctor in Arkham. I see what the stars themselves are dreaming. I know more than any man has ever known.
You are delusional. How did you do it? The compulsions, the visions, was it some form of hypnosis or no? A drug, perhaps? Tell me.
Ah, there is no ruse. There is no big reveal. It is exactly what it seems. You still fight so desperately against this truth, but you feel it too. Yes? Yes?
You are mad. You have mistaken hallucinations for reality.
Are you really want to talk, Mr. Holmes? Speak truthfully now. In the port, in the swamp, what did you see?
Something beyond the capacities of my imagination. A world so alien, but
so familiar. Yes, I see it too. In your mind's eye. Untold horrors lick their lips in the shivering dreamlands as Sarnath sinks eternal.
I see it too. Could you guys move, please? Thank you. You're being rude. They're all blocking my path, damn it. Could you not scream? Thank you. Oh, we can go through here, apparently. They're shuffling! Oh god, not the shuffling. There's one. Two. Wow.
Something is missing.
Oh, that one's missing a light. I'll take that out of there, though.
Interesting. This could prove useful.
Aha! I just gotta go back through there, I guess. Uh-oh. They're shuffling! No, no! Oh God, every day they're shuffling.
What is the point? What are you hoping to achieve with all this slaughter? Do these people deserve such suffering?
They are just tools. Their existence is meaningless unless put to use. Oh, all-seeing master. Oh, grand God beneath. How he has blessed them with purpose.
You use them for cruelty.
I've seen a man eat his own flesh just to hear the whispers of lizards. I've seen a mother behead her newborn that she might travel to another world. Galaxies swallow each other whole. Light folds in on itself until nothing remains. You know not cruelty, Mr. Holmes. Cruelty is for such knowledge to be beyond the reach of so many.
This is hubris delusion. You are Icarus flying too close to the sun.
No. You misinterpret the legend, Holmes. Icarus flew. He reached heights no man had ever reached. One must imagine Icarus happy.
He burned. Rochester plummeted to his death.
And were you to ask him of his choice, he would have not a single regret. Every step I took was necessary. Every drop of blood a blessing. Every death predestined. Surely you understand. It was for knowledge. The only thing worth living for. Why must you remain so blind? Be honest. What is it you fear?
I'm afraid that it will cost me my sanity, much as it has cost you yours.
There is no such thing as sanity. There is only the world as it is, and one's willingness to accept it.
Huh. Interesting argument. Oh God, they're shuffling again. Wait, oh no! Oh, what's that? No! That one's ready to get blown up if I just get over there. Ah! Okay. Careful. Come on now. They're shuffling still. Alright, that's one. This is really weird. Partially charged. This moves slightly, it would work. There we go. Smash it!
You truly believe it? That a god arises from below, that the world shall end?
There is only nothingness, only chaos and torture and endless time, stretching its wings, baring its teeth.
It's preposterous. It's nonsense. It's... You've drugged me. The fumes in the temple, narcotics, a bad reaction. Or you're one of Mithral's agents. Yes. This has the stink of my brother all over it. No, wait. Of course. I am dreaming in the asylum. In Black Edelweiss, tied to a chair.
You are standing right here, Holmes, as you always do.
You said that before. You said we had met, but I've never seen you before in my life.
The cycle repeats. Old becomes new, and we remain pawns in the hands of a god. Submit! Submit to your inconsequence!
It is unthinkable.
It is undeniable.
I cannot.
When you have eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Now, Holmes, now is the moment. You know it in your heart. Say it. Say it.
Say Dan Colt.
It's real. All of it. It's real.
And we will stop it. Every day I'm shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. And we smash the final one!
Maybe your god is unstoppable, but you are merely a man. And I know how to stop you.
What do you mean? What have you done?
I have made a friend.
Yeah! No! Curse you! Oh, great one, forgive me!
It is over, Rochester.
I thought this time would be different. But the gods laugh at man's arrogance.
Sherlock, come back down! The wave!
Oh, dear God.
Come with us! Turn yourself in, save yourself!
The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it does for you. The final problem approaches, and you too shall fall.
Oh, dear God.
Sherlock, please!
Rochester, don't!
Such heights we reach!
No! Sherlock, we must get inside. I have to see it, John. I have to know.
Sherlock, get inside, man. You just needed the power of friendship.
Apologies, did I rouse you? I could relocate to the study, but I wanted to be at hand should you need me.
No. The sound of your keys, it is my tether back to the waking world.
I find writing of our adventure helps me too. Perhaps at some point you could read it and tell me if it accords with your memory. There are moments in our journey that only you were privy to. Your encounter with Gygax, your visions with Light of the Abyss, your confrontation with Rochester.
No.
Pardon me?
Do not publish it. It would be professional suicide. You would be a laughingstock, a fabulous, concocting penny dreadfuls for the unwashed masses. And I would no longer attract a distinguished clientele, but madmen convinced I could connect them to their deceased relatives or help them capture a fairy.
Ah. It doesn't seem to get any better, does it?
When I close my eyes, John, I am falling. Falling into a black abyss. It is endless and suffocating and unforgiving. What I would give for a dreamless night.
It's going to be all right, Sherlock.
What is that?
It will help you rest.
No, not that, no. I say, Watson, would you be afraid to sleep in the same home as a lunatic, a man with softening of the brain, an idiot whose mind has lost its grip?
Not in the least.
That's lucky.
Yes, burn the book. Good thing we didn't leave the horrific grimoire in the hands of someone else. That was very, very Lovecraftian. Very Lovecraftian. No happy endings. This is madness, chaos, gloom. That's a very good game, though. I enjoyed that one. That was a good mix of Lovecraft with Sherlock Holmes. They somehow blended them very well. That was nice. Very cool story. I like that one.